Can you tell which is which? This is being recorded with a $400 microphone, and this is being recorded on a less than $100 microphone. Can you actually tell the difference? The first one was the $400 Shure SM7B, and the second one was the less than $100 FIFINE AM8 Pro. Did you get it right? If you didn't, or you thought they were really close, then this actually might be the better buy for you. Hey everyone, Jacob Gago here. Today we're taking a look at the FIFINE AM8 Pro. Now I know the name looks like it says FIFINE, but actually it's called FIFINE. I don't know how, but it just is. If you are looking for a microphone for gaming, podcasting, office work, or just a microphone for your setup, this might be the best value microphone out there for you right now. Now FIFINE did send this mic out for me for review, but as always, these are my honest thoughts, and if you're interested, I'll have all the links in the description below. It does help to support the channel at no extra cost to you. And just so you know, this entire video is going to be recorded on the AM8 Pro, so if you like the sound of this, then this is what you're going to get. So let's start off with what you get in the box. You get the FIFINE AM8 Pro microphone, and then I have the boom arm version, but they do have the desktop version, and then it comes with a couple of USB-C cables. And what I appreciate about this, it also has the adapter, so it could also be a USB-A if you needed that. It also comes with the foam windscreen, and also mounting hardware, and basically everything else you need, like the paperwork. So let's talk about the design. Some pretty cool stuff here. So I have the black version, but just so you know, they also have a white and pink version. I won't lie, the white looks pretty nice. On the body, you get a physical gain knob so you can adjust levels without touching any software. There's also a monitoring volume control, so you could plug in headphones and directly control the volume of your headphones with zero latency monitoring. The RGB also lets you cycle through 3 lighting modes and 8 solid colors, and giving you a lot of options. And if you don't want RGB at all, you could turn it off completely by just holding the button. So the version I have comes with a boom arm, and the boom arm, for the first time, I've never seen this before, also comes with its own RGB lighting. And not also that, you can control the lighting from the boom arm itself. At the bottom of the microphone, you'll find the XLR input, a USB-C port, live monitoring headphone jack, and then towards the top you also have a touch sensitive mute button where you could tap for muting quick or unmute. Now quick side note, RGB lighting only works with USB mode and not over XLR. So if you do want the RGB still while using XLR, then you could just plug in the USB-C into the computer, and that should give you both. All right, so let's talk about some quick microphone features. The AM8 Pro does support USB-C and XLR at the same time. The USB-C is perfect if you want to plug it into the computer and just start recording very fast. And the XLR gives you room to grow later and plug it into an interface and basically just get professional sound quality. I'm running my XLR right now to my FX3, and then the USB-C is going to go to the computer. If it wasn't on my FX3, it'll go to my Apollo interface. And it does have a cardioid pickup pattern, so basically it picks up what's in front of it and rejects everything on the side. This is great if you are on a Zoom call and you're typing and you don't want everybody to hear all that clicky sound, or just regular room noise. It would all be rejected and only picking up with what's in front of it. There's also another feature I want to mention. Now the microphone does allow you to play the computer audio at the same time hear yourself back. So this is very, very welcoming. So say you're gaming and you want more of the game sound, you can adjust it from this knob, or more of your microphone sound, then you could also adjust it from this same knob. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so again, I have been using this microphone throughout the video, but I might have put a little bit of processing, so I'm gonna play them at this rawest form with using the XLR, using the USB-C, and you could decide which one is best. This is a microphone sound test using the AM8 Pro, and this is what it sounds like when it's connected with an XLR. And this right here is what the FIFINE AM8 Pro microphone sounds like when it's plugged in as USB-C. Tell me, does it sound better than XLR? Because the whole time we've been listening to XLR, now it's on USB-C. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better. Is it the same? Or maybe you prefer one over the other. All right, so let's talk about some pros and cons. Regardless of whether this is a sponsored video or not, I always got to tell the truth. In fact, I won't work with brands unless I can say whatever I want to say. And this microphone right here is blowing my mind, like as I'm using it and I'm just hearing it back. Like it actually sounds really good. I actually could see myself getting this microphone, especially that it's under $100. It's not really much to lose. The fact that it's this good and it's really close to the SM7B, which is a $400 microphone, it's very popular. Michael Jackson even recorded on it, and this really sounds really good. Another good thing that I really like about this is you could plug in the USB-C and the XLR at the same time. A lot of times you have to switch or remove one with other microphones, but the fact that you could have both at the same time, because I do use a Mac and a Windows. So for right now, the Windows is what gets my USB-C, and then the XLR, because a lot of my music professional work is done on my Mac. And so that automatically will go to my Mac and I don't have to do any switching. That's a huge plus. I also like how you get the visual status of whatever the mic's doing right on the microphone, and you could easily just click this button to mute and unmute. So if I click this, I was just saying you guys don't hear me. And so I like how quick that is. And it's pretty quick. It's very beginner friendly and easy to use. And another big pro, it's under $100. Like I said, like I would buy this with a heartbeat just knowing that how great this quality is. Now, unfortunately, not everything is perfect with this microphone. So I do have to say some cons that I've run into so far that may annoy you. So I don't know, but let's talk about them. The first one is, so you get what you pay for. It does feel more plasticky and pretty sensitive. Right now, I'm pretty stable, so I'm not touching my desk. Basically, I'm not touching this microphone. So if you're gonna be like this, like podcasts or just a video, I think it's gonna do pretty well, or even at a desk. But I feel like if you're gonna be tapping on your desk a lot or touching this, then you're gonna get a lot of this, you know? So as I'm talking, blah, 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 you know, you're gonna hear a lot of things shaking, and that's me just doing it slow. But other than that, if you're not obviously banging on your desk or touching the boom arm or the microphone, I don't think this is gonna be an issue for you. This one, I'm not really gonna dox it for it. However, I wish the XLR still enables RGB. So you have to plug in a USB-C. Not so much of a deal breaker, especially if you're gonna be using it for professional use. You may not even want the RGB, but other than that, I do wish it could still work, but the workaround, like I said earlier, is just to plug in the USB-C and you'll get the visuals, but it's really reacting based off of the USB-C visuals. But it looks like it's the RGB that's basically moving all this status lights. And the last one, again, it's under $100. So I'm not going to complain so much about this, but I do wish the boom arm was built a little bit much better. I feel like the next iteration would be out of here with the same RGB lights. I have no complaints on it. I love that it has a little mask on it, so it's not super bright LEDs. So it's very nice to look at. And also I love how you can switch the lighting from the boom arm, but I do wish there's some cable management abilities on the microphone stand. And also just, I feel like if it just looked a little bit better, then it's gonna look great. But even with what I just said with all the cons, I'll be honest, the pros outweigh the cons. I think I'm just being picky with the cons, but just the quality of this just sounds really good. So who is this mic for? This mic makes a lot of sense as part of a desk setup, whether you're working from home or in office, gaming, streaming, recording, podcasts, voiceovers, or other types of content creation without dealing with a complicated audio setup. This is definitely going to be the best one for you. I'm actually amazed this isn't as hyped as it should be. And I love how the simplicity of just having a USB-C, it's plug and play without needing to power anything on. Like with the Shure SM7B, you're gonna have to put something like a cloud lifter on top. But with this, it's plug and play. And if you want, it still has the XLR, so you could grow into this microphone for professional use and plug it into an interface. So final thoughts, overall, the FIFINE AM8 Pro punches way above its price. And honestly, this could easily sell for $150, $200 microphone. And so you're getting something really solid sound quality, physical controls, RGB customization. You got the USB, the XLR, and it looks great. Like I really cannot imagine another microphone beating this at this price. Now again, if you do want to get this microphone, all the links are going to be in the description below. Make sure to use those links as it does support the channel at no extra cost to you. And if you want more desk gear and creator tools like this, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button. And go ahead and watch this next video right here. You're definitely going to want this on your desk setup. I'll see you there.